Morning everybody. I just thought to come on and show you some of my altered playing cards that I've been doing over the last few days. I have been playing with some acrylic paints, not something that I do very often, and I also had a go at using my jelly plate. So let me show you my least favourite ones first, and it was these two. I think because the colours are a bit bright and then a bit dark for drawing on. I don't know if you can see, but I've basically doodled on here. You can see it better if I turn it like that than you can in real life, which is a good thing. So I just I painted on it and doodled on it, but I don't really like it. It's too dark and grungy for me. Had to go at a bird, and again that was just paint, and then I just doodled on top. I didn't have any plan when I started. I just went ahead and did it. I put a little bit of stamped stitching and some music notes on there as well. These two, which I'll show you now. The background for those I did on my jelly plate. I don't know if you can see. So it's kind of spotty blues and pinks and purples, and then I just used the spots that were on there and sort of turned them into planets and things, and drew some aliens on a piece of card and cut them out and stuck them on. This one's I stupidly used my heat tool on to try and speed up the drying process, and then realised that I was melting his eye, but I think he's forgiven me. Okay, so there's those two as well. And also I made these four here, which are rather like, well, some of them I like. There's that one, and this one with a tree on it. Not so keen on the tree. I stamped a tree on it and then didn't really know where to go with it, so yeah, it's got some fall leaves. This one I quite like. Again, some stamping and doodling on it. And I've done a process video for these ones, if anybody's interested, which I will hopefully get up a bit later. But please don't ever feel that you have to sit through process videos. I know they can be long and boring, and if you know what you're doing, I shan't ever be offended if nobody watches it. But a couple of people have asked me to do some process videos, so I've done them for these ones. So yeah, don't worry, don't feel like you have to watch my videos, never feel like that. These two are just two that I haven't finished yet, but I've just done them off my jelly plate, and they're awaiting something to happen to them. But I loved that one. And I quite liked that one as well. Even though it's bright, you can still see the card underneath it. So yes, so I'll just sort of go through. These are some of the bits that I did on my jelly plate at the weekend as well. I was going to throw this away, but just as I threw it in the bin, I thought, oh no, that looks quite interesting. So I stuck it on a piece of scrap card and perhaps make a tag out of that. And this one, just some mop-up paper, but I used my jelly plate, I don't know if you can see there and there, to do some sort of fake writing. I wrote on the pad and then use it to make a print. I was quite pleased with that. That one was a bit of a fail because the the stencil wasn't very good. Well, that's my excuse anyway. This one, quite like that. Some interesting textures and colours, not too grungy. And again, the same with this one, sort of browns and reds. And just I was using that just to clean the plate down afterwards. Quite like that one. Just a bit of stamping on the plate. And then these, I quite like these because they looked a bit, It's like that, the card that I did, there's those and a bigger one. I was quite impressed with that. And just stamped, I stamped white on and then stamped black using bottle tops on there. And this one, a bit animal skin like. I just used, I think, the rubber on the end of a pencil to blob some paint on. And then this was what was left after taking that first print, like a ghost print on there. Anyway, I just thought I'd share those while I'd got the camera running. Hope you've all had a good Christmas and New Year, and I will hopefully be back very shortly with a process video for these. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.